Welcome to Updated Precious. So now to bring on a little bit more updates on top the one where I be don't give on a before earlier in the day. My name is Precious Inye. It always sweet my belly to day with on her. So bring on a tag them where they shell for inside Nigeria. It's another day, another evening for us to talk about things happening in Nigeria. This time around, we won't focus on this noise so they don't begin make for 2027. As IMF don't talk, say the poverty for Nigeria, the one where they come for inside this 2027, where politicians don't they argue about. Say the poverty where they come for this 2027, say e wear gyms, say e go tight well. Now, inside this tightness of poverty now, where they don't they predict, waiting the politicians wey suppose comot their people for poverty they do. Now they look for how they go use grab power, snatch it, and run away with it. Now, waiting make that now the focus of our conversation this evening. Welcome and thank you so much for joining us. So today is going to be an open mic. We'll go open the mic, make we forfeit, share ideas, and talk about things where we say they affect us. We'll talk about the development of our nation, Nigeria. So on the hot topics that we get this evening, River State Sole Administrator Ibas, he don't tell House of Rep members to hell with you because of say he shunned their panel attend NEC meeting today. National Executive Council meeting today. Remember, say House of Rep be don't call and say you're supposed to report to us last week. If first talk say you need more time, then now you don't shun them. You begin doing on parts. Wow. We brought him to national politics. Show me we done the beg Peter Obi. Say, I beg Peter Obi, we need you. Now we bring you come national politics. So PDP need you. Please, PDP needs you. That one day, now one of the conversations we BC will go put mouth inside. And concerning 2027 elections, INEC don't they make plan to make sure say them legalize voting without PVC. That is to say that in case you know people collect PVC, or whether you get PVC or you don't get PVC, you go fit still contest, you go fit still vote for the election. So no more say they no agree give some people PVC or they give some people PVC. But will it work? Because INEC put a clause so waiting go fit make them work or you know work, and that clause we go look at them when the time reach. More Nigerians will become poor by 2027. World Bank, now don't they tell them. After they not talk, say Tinubu take suffering, they chop Nigeria money. Oh, they be not tell them that one. As they tell them finish, they come, they tell us, say more Nigerians go they poor by 2027. Waiting that this one is now mean to Nigeria. Because it is important make we pay attention to stuff like this. Waiting this morning where IMF don't give now, waiting it mean to Nigeria. Well, this matter self will go look into it. But Michael Waka enter inside FCT where NLC don't shut down Wike office over unpaid 70,000 naira minimum wage. Come on, 70,000, you know, fee pay also as teachers then don't strike for inside what did they call them for Abuja. Teachers don't strike. Say you know fee pay all 70,000 naira. Ordinary 70,000 naira, you know, people pay also. You there here, they grab power, snatch it and run away with it. 70,000, you know, people pay us. Well, that's Nasi the shell for inside Abuja today. Not be smart enough. Then we can they blame local council chairman. Say local council chairman. No, na we Kosamo. I know they like this, so no na Kosamo. All the story and more. Now we carry comfort on her today. But we could start with the one we get to do with a bus for inside River State. As the sole administrator of River State, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, he don't again fail to appear before the House of Representatives ad hoc committee on River State oversight, despite being invited to an interactive session. They don't invite them. For the second time, how many times again, it don't fail. Now, the committee, constituted by Speaker Tajuddin Abbas and inaugurated on Tuesday, April 15, 2025, had scheduled the meeting on Tuesday, April 17, 2025. Last week, he failed. He no come. Then they can't reschedule them again, right? Now, the session was intended to facilitate discussions and development in River State since Abbas assume office. Or you can't tell us now, since it be a House of Assembly, no the River State again. Or you can't tell us what be the things the way they do for Rivers people them. What be your work for Rivers people? You can't begin tell us your work, your intentions, all the work the way it be say you did do. Begin tell us, make we know about them. This now waiting it be say they're supposed to talk about. But unfortunately, Abbas no come again. Another time again. It no come. For the uptenth time, it no come again to show for inside the meeting. What's in they go do your guess is as good as mine. However, we hear said despite being in Abuja for the National Economic Council meeting, where you go attend for Abuja, at the presidential villa, Vice Admiral Ibas still no attend the scheduled session because he attend the Abuja own finish, the National Executive Council, where he be say now Kashim Shettima and I head them, and other governors them attend. He attend that one as in the capacity of the governor of Rivers State. He attend though, but he no come this one. When they call us, so you come begin tell us what you don't they do for Rivers State since you come. You know, Grego. If you remember, the committee chaired by I think House of Rep member Julius Ihuvere, they be scheduled the meeting for Thursday, April 24, 2025, after the rescheduling from 17th, right? So, following an earlier postponement by Abbas himself, now Abbas, now he talks, I beg, make we postpone them because I don't get time. I need more time. Yet again, the Rivers administrator failed to show up, and the committee did not communicate any reason for his absence. So they never still tell us till now why Ibi say he no show up for that meeting and why he never come to begin give account to waiting in the carry River State people their money do. He no show up. He never give accounts. He never talk anything. The reason waiting make it carry Rivers people. Waiting they do with Rivers people money. Waiting be the work where you don't they do since. How you don't try to bring Rivers people together. How you don't try to create the peace where you supposed to create for River State. He never do am till now. Okay, but and then you not give any reason. Okay, so Marco they check now. You won't bury himself and other lawmakers. They were seen they see them when you said they come out for the room 301 where they be scheduled to use hold the meeting. And when they try to ask them questions, they don't make any comments about them. So we never know what thing they happen. Whether they happy with them or maybe you talk to them for phone, they no agree, they no agree tell us what thing they talk about. But that matter, we will still get to address them more and more. But make we enter inside Abuja, as CB say it hot for Abuja. Where teachers then go protest when inside Abuja. As we hear, say the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) today, Thursday, they shut down the office of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Yes, some wicked hair. Then protest against the federal government's failure to implement 70,000 minimum wage, 70,000 naira minimum wage. Well, Ibi said they don't promise to pay since last year. And this one, now to workers where they work for the council and teachers and also health personnel them where they work under FCT. Till now, they never implement 70,000 naira minimum wage to them. That means they earn 30,000 naira minimum wage. Hundreds of placard carrying workers hundreds of placard carrying workers marched peacefully from Labour House to the minister's office in Area 11, chanting anti-government slogans to press home their demands. Tensions heightened when armed police officers locked the main gate, barring protesters from entering the premises. Undeterred, the union leaders insisted that Minister Wike must personally come out to address them by himself. We not they go anywhere. We pin here. Say if not be Wike, we don't want to make anybody come address us. Wike, come carry your hand, come address us. Come address us by yourself. Tell us by yourself. Waiting be the thing where they happen. They say Minister Wike must personally come out to address their grievances, vowing to block movements in and out of the premises until he did so. That be smart, you know. So an attempt by Mandate Secretary Lawrence Garuki to address the crowd was rejected as protesters shouted at him. They said, come out here, Oga, come out to this place. Not be you with a fine, Oga Mandate Secretary. Person what would they find? Nah, Wike, the minister. Make it come use your own koroma, tell us, say, waiting be the team, make reason we make it never pay us 70,000 naira minimum wage. Now, the union is also demanding the removal or resignation of the FCT area council chairman, whom they accuse of neglecting workers' welfare. Efforts to reach Kwali Area Council Chairman Danla Dichia, who serves as FCT Algon Chairman, was unsuccessful as he declined response. As CB said in Tricolor. But Wike can't respond to the matter because Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, today, Thursday, he don't condemn the insensitivity displayed by Chairman of FCT Area Council towards teachers, particularly on the issue of non-payment of salaries. He said, why the area council chairman they no agree pay them salary? Not be my fault. The council chairman, why you not agree pay them minimum wage? Reacting to the protest by the FCT chapter of the Nigerian Union of Teachers (NUT) and the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, including some medical workers, Wike confirmed that he had already approved funds to be disbursed to the councils. Saying don't approve money before, made them disburse them to the councils for the payment of teachers. Why Ibe said they no pay them? But first of all, make we go take footage of these people that they protest and how they carry their no go agree come out. They say they're not go agree, they don't even want to get anything. Go watch it video of them. them in their numbers. They go plenty. So you see the number of teachers will come out. You see as then surround the area will lead to, in fact, the entrance will lead to Wiki office. Now so they gather there and they make sure say they no come out. They insisted that they're not going to leave until Wiki himself addresses them and attends to their issue. They're no great. They said that they come out there, then pin for inside that place. As I tell you earlier, say Wiki himself come they talk. They say not be fault. Say he don't already approve money since to use pay them. Say why they cancel chairman, they no agree pay them. And I don't summon all of them. Someone are not paid them, not gonna begin come here. Wike was visibly angry by the development. He criticized the area council chairman for what he described as a demonstration of a lack of conscience and compassion for the plight of teachers. Oh, nice man. And Ina said, there are people who take care of, these are people who take care of our children. And you're happy not to be paying them minimum wage? You're happy not to pay them salaries? Why? Why are you doing this? I don't understand how people can sleep well knowing they've abandoned those responsible for educating the next generation. Oh, wow. So nice of him. Okay. So they vex, they talk. He stressed that primary school teachers fall under the jurisdiction of the area councils and not the FCT administration, reiterating that the responsibility to pay them lies squarely on the shoulders of the council leadership. So say why the council no agree pay them. In fact, he talk further. He say this is the problem we have in this country. When you apply the big stick now, people will start shouting, hey, wicked, 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 wicked. But we must act. I have summoned them to a meeting, and this can't be swept under the carpet anyhow. That's what we it up. The minister appeared to the NUT to allow, appealed rather to them, begged them, may they allow a little more time for the FCT to intervene decisively in resolving the crisis. So now beg, now be say beg. As you say, as I see this story, the thing can remind me of waiting that my sister talked this afternoon for the show. Laura said that they fear protests. Said that they fear. They don't let people come together with one voice like this. Anything they shake them because that's what happen. Ordinarily, who would really think that maybe people, somebody where people they see as a very arrogant person like Wiki, go fit come begin beg, teachers them, appeal to them, say, make no vex. You know, say Wiki like who be say he get coconut head. He go say, if you want ginger me, if you want threaten him, he go threaten you times five. So that thing when make Wiki come begin beg teachers and tell them, say, oh, make no vex, make calm down. He continued to the plead with the NUT teachers them. Say make them give them small time again. The teachers strike. At the end of the day, they get to agree. But people can't look at them. So could it be true that these people are actually very frightened? They need a like, make anything make it be say people did against them in any way. But still moving on to other issues that's got to do with politics. Okay. Right. So remember that story I told you about that incident what happened for Easter, B? Because he did good, make we go revisit him again. Remember, say he did the story, the incident what I tell you say happened for inside Easter, for inside Gombe State. When people where be say been they go rally, procession, Easter Sunday procession, where truck, do anyhow, do like say he fail break, according to eyewitnesses, say he no fail break, say he just do like say he fail break, can't kill people. Well, people don't accuse the Gombe State governor now. Say, it be like say, I want to do hanky panky with this game now. If they don't hanky panky, because as they talk to you right now, you know what in Gombe State don't decide to do? They don't decide to pay them 2 million naira. Make everybody just walk out, go, make them just shut up. As the families at the talk say, oh, if they try cover the thing, the story will happen. But now I work to tell you the matter. So, Governor Muhammadu Yahaya of Gombe State, yesterday, Wednesday, yes, announced a donation of 2 million naira each to the families of the 5 persons who be say died during that Easter procession for on Monday. So the 2 million naira now go fit to replace the place of that human being. Them. If the people then will die, now the breadwinner of their families, that 2 million now go fit to replace or go fit take place of those breadwinners. And that 2 million go fit pay for the lives, for the families, go fit feed the families for the rest of their lives. Now, the fatal accident claimed the lives of 5 persons, leaving 21 others hospitalized. 21 now see under hospital after that incident happened, right? And then, as it take be like that, Yahaya announced during a condolence visit to Biliri local government area. Say, many people no worry. Say, he don't promise. Say, he will give 2 million naira to every member of the family wey be sellers. In fact, as they talk, he said the place of the my tango Danladi the governor expressed heartfelt sympathy. Can they beg people them make them no vex? But I tell you earlier today, say the families of these people will be say they attack. They don't they complain. Say it be like say the governor they want to hide the thing. If they won't play hanky panky with this matter, make you go watch that video again. Make you see and whether true now break now you fail or maybe not because the family is in the talk saying a direct suicide attempt. Yeah, make you watch it again. Make you see by yourself. It just ran straight into the protesters, ran straight into the protesters. 5 people died instantly. 5 human beings died instantly. So it rammed straight into the protesters. 5 human beings died instantly. Now, I tell you earlier today, say three Tangale socio-cultural organizations, the Tangale Community Development Association, the Kwagam Tango Social, the Kwagam Tangale Socio-Cultural Association, and the Tangale Community Overseas. They don't accuse the Gombe State Governor and the Nigerian police of negligence and misinformation over the tragic killing of Christians during the Easter Monday procession for inside Biliri local government area. They don't talk and say this one, say now just hanky panky, they try play. Now, for inside joint statement where all of them released, the group expressed deep outrage over what they described as a wanton loss of innocent lives and the callous and biased police narrative. Say this one where police they try paint story anyhow. Say na lie. In fact, quoting them, they say, we find it necessary to call on you to debunk the widespread misinformation and disinformation by the Nigerian police in the Biliri Easter tragedy. The statements, now so they talk. He said, we will provide pictures, videos, victims, and eyewitnesses so you can independently verify what transpired and call them waiting it be. Say, what's it they call them? Act of terrorism. Make you know they call and this one way they call and say this one happened, that one happened. No, call it what it is. It is a pure act of terrorism. If that is what it is, then call it that. Saying a pure act of terrorism. No, they talk say one thing happened, the other one happened. Saying an accident, motor fail break. No, he said they acknowledge say the governor don't try to offer help to the victims, foot their bills and all that, but make it also try to talk the truth. Now the question be say, if to say video no day to prove this incident now, waiting for fit happen. So now so they for deny the death of these people just like that. If to say video no day to prove, say truly this kind one happen. Now so if for take day, these people would have just died in vain. Just die for nothing and nothing for fit show or prove. So that means as the wakana mo could just they expect say bad thing fit happen at any time to the cover videos. Because how about if you did not make a video? How about if you weren't prepared to make a video? How would you have known that something as bad as this was to happen for you to fit cover up? If not, be saying these people get a video evidence now, how they for fit use proof? Say something like this happened. They said the 21 patients currently in the Federal Capital Teaching Hospital, Gombe, were first taken to the General Hospital in Biliri. The statement, and so they say neither personnel on duty nor first aid kits syringes or anything were even available to treat them. People will get this kind of accidents. See, as they carry them go to the general hospital, no hospital personnel to attend to them. First aid self no day. Even syringe, no day. Nigeria hospital. No wonder your politicians they go abroad, go they collect treatment, oh, and you people are here. And they don't they fight 2027. Now we they die for poverty. Ordinary first aid treatment to those who manage survive. In an accident or incident, we don't take 5 lives instantly. 5 lives instantly. The rest when they rush go a general hospital, they don't get anything to use treat them. In fact, their message for that quote is say the same governor who now shows compassion, the statement continued, rejected medical supplies from Tangale indigents just 16 months ago. On his directive, we have documented evidence of this. Say he no gree give Tangele indigents petrol. Oh shit. I don't want to talk. In fact, reacting to the policies, to the police official report, which claimed the truck the truck or crash was due to failed brake, the group labeled the account as laughable and a calculated attempt to shield the culprit. Saying that just because of say they won't hide the people they would commit this crime. They no one made them face the full wrath of the law. And waiting make they talk say na failed break. Say not be any failed break. Say they don't want them to face the full wrath of the law. Now, video evidences contradicts the police claim. The statement also declared that truck did not, did not veer off the road. It drove straight into the procession. You know, even though like say you wanted it, if to say the driver say try act small driver, like say they failed to brake, you know, even act at all. The driver didn't even honk the horn at all, and the vehicle only stopped after mowing down the victims. 5 people dead. Now, they say further rejecting the police claim, the Muslims were also affected. That okay, the further rejecting the claim that also Muslims are affected. So not be saying a Christian thing, not be saying a calculated attempt on Christians. The group said the statement that the truck hit some Muslims watching from the roadside is also false. Saying no Muslim died. No Muslim was harmed. No Muslim was injured. No Muslim was killed. The truck ramped into the Christian procession straight on. This is an attempt to incite division where there is none. And so the group, they continue to talk. The group also questioned the police's preparedness and impartiality, saying they were informed beforehand. So they tell them about this protest. What did they do to protect the people then? So why were no official police officers around to manage traffic? Now the question where the group they ask. Since they tell Ona before they start this protest, why Ona be no day around and available to manage this protest? Where were your officers? That's what they ask them. They say, they can't say, why did both the state and zonal police repeat the same unverified statement about brake failure? They queried, how did they know it was a mechanical fault without investigation? You never check the car. You never check whether the car get fault. But all of a sudden, you just thought in a mechanical fault. How did you know? Now, they say, we are not fools. The group added, we will share video evidences. Some already went viral online. Now, they said, providing their version of events, the group recounted that on Monday, April 21, 2025, at about 7:30 a.m., Christians were descending from the Easter prayer ground near Yola Road, singing and dancing. A trailer loaded with grains approached participants, waved and signaled the driver to slow down. Okay. They say participants waved and signaled the driver to slow down, but you know, agree here. Though he initially reduced speed, he later accelerated it again and then mowed the crowd down. That's so he just covered them, cut them like say them be grass. He did not honk the horn. He drove into the crowd directly, killing and injuring many. That's what they talk. They emphasize that the earlier vehicles were allowed to pass safely and that the truck driver's behavior was anomaly. So he do am like say he deliberately won't do am. All right, so let's move to other issues very quickly. Let's see if we can finish the political issues. We could enter waiting concern poverty in 2027. So following the gale of defection or the defection matter for inside Delta State, Segun Shawome will be chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). He don't intensify in call on Peter Obi to rejoin the party. Say, I beg Peter Obi, come join the party. He said, now we PDP give you national relevance for politics. So now we give you national relevance. So if you don't come join us now, you no go good though. Now the party need you, make you bring your mind, come back to the party. Because now we make you there responsible like this. So or you can't join us back now. Now waiting in the tell them. So Ahead of the 2023 general election, Obi dumped the PDP for the Labour Party, where he subsequently emerged the party's presidential candidate. I'm sure we all know that. Now, despite contesting on the platform initially considered a fringe party, Obi, the PDP's vice presidential candidate in the 2019 general election, rather, gave the ruling APC and main opposition party a run for their money. As a matter of fact, witnesses still they talk to tomorrow saying I ain't win the 2023 election. However, given his performance in the 2023 election, Shegu Showumi and other PDP chieftains, while speaking, Shegu precisely, while speaking on Arise TV today Thursday, he appealed on the former governor of Anambra State. Say, I beg, come back, make it come join PDP again. Now PDP need you pass. He say, come to PDP to rest, to make it be so you help us wrestle power with these APC people because PDP need you now. Come, make you help us wrestle power from APC for 2027. Showomi said, Obi became recognized politically. He became a recognized political figure at the national level because the PDP gave him a chance to prove himself. If to say PDP not give a chance to prove himself for inside 2019 election as Atiku running mate, say him for no people for no understand irrelevance politically enough for him to gather the crowd when gather. So for that singular honor and favor, where be said then do am, say the least thing where go fit do now to make sure say I beg, make it come back and join the party. Make it come back and join the party to prove to the party say he did grateful for making him right. Now he prayed for the okay, yeah, what were we now? So yeah, show me. It says, um, you have to first of all understand that Peter B is our gift to the national play. So I didn't gift him to national play. Before he came to our party, he used to play only in small party called Abga. Would be more like a regional party, right? Then we brought him and made him special advisor or some kind of advisor to Jonathan then, which was his first foray into the national play. Then we made him a vice presidential candidate in 2019 with Atiku. That was what launched him into the big national space. So here he said Obi's performance in the 2023 presidential election showed what the former Labour Party candidate is capable of doing, stressing that PDP could see the numbers he would pull if he rejoined the party again. Say PDP, they see what he go fit do if he join the party again. So I beg Obi, may you come back to PDP. Now, we're quoting him for that. He said now he has gone to try to be president. We can all recognize and say, okay, we see the numbers. It is up to him to do whatever he can. If he did not give Peter Obi that, if we, PDP, did not give Peter Obi that opportunity or that chance, how could we have known that Peter Obi can do this? That's what he talked. The opposition party chieftain explained that PDP wants Obi to return because the party cannot afford to enter into a splintered arrangement that would lead to another defeat. So say, as it be like this now, say PDP no go feel run alone now. In another election, where BC go come make them fail election again. So because of that, they need to be back. Four lines are open. I really would love your thoughts and reaction on this conversation. Do you think that it is better for P2B to get back to PDP? Do you think it's better, especially considering the problem now where they inside APC? Sorry, Labour Party. Because the Abure and no Abure is still a problem. INEC is still yet to recognize the Nenade Usman-led caretaker committee for inside Labour Party. They are still yet. I don't know if it has happened later today. But from my last check, INEC, they still yet to recognize Nenade Usman. That is to say that Peter Obi never still know what in faith be like for inside Labour Party yet. Because of course their Bure and their papas and their Rabambis of this world go make sure say they pin for Labour Party to destroy them. Because people they already don't talk, say they like studio they don't keep to destroy the party. So do you think the best thing for Peter Obi to do is to carry his obedient group now to PDP? What thing will happen if he carry them to PDP? Considering this one way, be say a lot of people the camp come up for PDP. The two governors for inside Delta State don't leave. The governor of Delta State and the one we did before him, Okowa and Sheriff Oboriwori, they don't leave. River State Governor Fobara go leave. Akwa Ibom State Governor Emoeno go leave. Peter Mba of Enugu State go leave. Different other governors go leave. So do you think it's the best time for Peter Obi to return to PDP? That is the question. Phone lines are open. You can click on the link on the pin post for inside the comment section so that go follow us, enter inside the studio, make you for put mouth for inside the matter. Or better still, you call the WhatsApp number where you say they watch you. The WhatsApp number is 0817 029 4077 0294077. Well, why all this political talk and all of these things they go on? Nigerians think they get them easy at all because the poverty for inside the country, it be like say you wear jeans. In fact, as this political thing they even go on, I not tell you earlier. Say Dele Momodu be in an interview, come they talk, say all this one see they happen like this. Say now because of say then they threaten PDP governor streets, either EFCC case or one thing or the other. Say now just to occupy space. Now it be say Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC they do. We hear what they get to talk
There
about.
is no coercion in Nigeria today bigger than a former governor being ridiculed, being. You know, in Nigeria, once it is alleged that you stole 10 billion, everybody believes it. And we've warned in the past. In fact, under Nuhu Ribadu, I remember writing an open letter to Nuhu Ribadu when he was in EFCC, that it's unfair to criminalize people on the pages of newspapers, because if tomorrow they are found innocent, how are you going to clean up the damage you've already done to them? So today, everybody is scared. If the governor is not directly affected because they have immunity, their godfathers are being harassed. So their godfathers must be protected. The game is clear. It's nothing new. We've seen it before, and it is replaying itself. But I am repeating it. Democracy must be democracy. The moment a leader decides that he wants everybody to move, look at Abuja. Everybody declared for Abuja at the point. Everybody declared. But what was the end of it? So I am saying it again and again that it's either we want democracy or we don't want democracy. Some of us suffered for it. Tinubu was one of us. He was a major player. And when everybody was even dumping our party that time during the Obasanjo time, he stood firm. And that's what turned him into a hero. Everything I'm doing today, I copied from Tinubu himself, because he was the one who told us that yes, we must fight against dictatorship. And so he cannot abandon that fight and then say we have no right to continue. So a few of us, even if it is one or two, we will continue to tell him the truth that what is going on in Nigeria today is a disaster. And if you remember the MPN in those days, they won an election in 1983, which they call moonslide. We moved from landslide to moonslide. But where is MPN today? So you will see what will become of APC.
Yeah.
What was done in Lagos is now being replicated at the national level. And that is why you see everybody. In fact, I will not be surprised if tomorrow, if INEC declares that they have joined APC. I will not be surprised. The way that we are going now, everybody, so we will complete it at that stage.
Now that last end I hot me pass. He catch me. He say you don't go dey surprised tomorrow if INEC don't declare say you don't join APC. Wait, excuse me. All along, INEC be no the APC. Was INEC not a member of APC in Edo election? Was INEC not a member of APC in the 2023 election? Now the question where a lot of people they ask, not me ask. Oh, now question where people they ask be that. So it go shock you again if INEC they say, oh, right now APC would and they even come. Speaking about INEC and what they have to do right now, make I just tell you say the same INEC now don't talk say then they're willing to allow eligible Nigerians without permanent voter cards, that is PVC, to vote for the 2027 general elections. But insist say that one not be saying that them go fit talk and say na National Assembly then go fit pass the bill, the amendments. Now, the chief press secretary to the INEC chairman, Rotimi Oyekomi, excuse me, and I talked this one yesterday, Wednesday. He said the commission they committed to expanding voter access through technology, but emphasized that legal provisions must first be updated to accommodate any shift from the current PVC. Only only that one now go feel work. But then question where a lot of people they ask be say, do you think that the 10th assembly they're ready to make anything, any plan, any adjustment where go favor them, where no go favor them? Now, do you think that if they allowed more people without PVC to vote, it go favor them? Or be if they no see whole space where they go fit use rig to favor them, do you think that they would approve such? They go fit make such movement. It's just like diaspora voting. If they find that say most of the diaspora Nigerians, they very educated in terms of political awareness. You think say they go agree to pass, to add diaspora voting for inside the Electoral Act? Do you think it's something that they would do? So now it's good that they have admitted that there is a possibility that it is workable, it is doable. But beyond it being doable, as they don't pass the buck now to the National Assembly, do you think it's something that the National Assembly is willing to do? The same National Assembly, from when they start this 10th Assembly, begin talk about say they go make some amendments. IREF say IREF no say direct transmission versus not direct transmission. They begin talk some things and way be say they go likely touch. Those things they just touch them up till now. They never look at them again. So do you see them having the political will to look at that? That's the question. And I wait make if you look at waiting Dele Momadu talk, say they surprise, go they surprise if you find out say INEC go come out now, come declare, say themselves, they be member of what did they call them APC now, say go they surprise. But then waiting be the place of the people for inside all of those now. Because as I speak to you, Nigerians they suffer. And IMF self don't even predict them. Say the suffer never start because say 2027, the suffer go wear gyms. The reason we make I emphasize on this conversation, this suffer where IMF don't they want to say it go tight well for 2027. It go there enough to open Nigerians' mind and head to take the right decision for that 2027. To pin down, say they no go agree. It's either INEC announce the result where we vote or we need agree. They go fit. Because if World Bank now don't express, say more Nigerians go enter inside poverty by 2027. Say poverty go increase some more by 2027. Then waiting it be say we go fit do about them. Now, according to the World Bank's Pulse report, Africa's Pulse report, what they released during the ongoing spring meeting for the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and the World Bank Washington D.C. That's what they used to talk, and they said the reports paint a troubling outlook of poverty reduction in Nigeria. Say poverty not like person go reduce now. In fact, say it will increase a bit more, highlighting that despite some recent gains in economic activity, what be those gains? The gains want to tell President Tinubu to make. Say particularly in the non-oil sector and during the last quarter of 2024, structural issues related to resource dependence and national fragility are likely to hinder progress. According to the World Bank, they say Nigeria, alongside other resource-rich and fragile countries in sub-Saharan Africa, will experience worsening poverty. That is poverty way worse past as a day right now. Worsening poverty situation, unlike non-resource rich countries. That is, make I explain it to you. Say Nigeria and other countries where be say they rich in natural resources, where God don't bless with plenty natural resources. Say for 2027 and within now 2027, say they go even see more poverty past other countries where not even get natural resources. Say those other countries, they're likely to see faster poverty reduction past the people that we get the good, we get all the wherewithal. Why? Why is it like that? Now, these are the things that we're supposed to depress. Our politicians, they see this thing, then they see all these statistics and data so that they go fit do something about them. They say poverty in resource-rich, fragile countries, including large economies like Nigeria and Democratic Republic of Congo, where they're very rich in gold and other mineral resources, is projected to increase by at least 3.6% or 3.6 percentage points between 2022 and 2027. And so it already starts now. So waiting be the thing where our politicians they go fit do about this. Because just recently, so the same IMF now, they beg Tinubu, they tell and say, I beg, say make he try, they urge Nigerian government, make them they prudent, make them manage the way they spend money. Not be me right time. Again news, Google them. May Nigerian government manage the way they spend money following the implementation of hard economic reforms that have made it very hard for them to save more revenue. So say make they try manage the way they spend money. So if IMF of all people will be saying at them advise Tinubu to comot the subsidy, go fit begin beggar to use manage the way they spend money, then you can imagine your guess is as good as mine. All right, phone lines are open. Let's begin to take your thoughts and reactions on the conversations that we've raised tonight. 0817 That's the number to call. 0817 029 4077. That's the number to call. Make we begin take your thoughts and reaction to this matter. Do you think that the best thing Peter Obi go fit do now, following the call by PDP, now to go back to PDP? Because PDP they claim say now them make them and say if him bring in clout come PDP, now the best thing will go fit happen for PDP because opposition not supposed they divided right now to use fight Tinubu. So do you think so that now to just join forces with PDP now to use fight Tinubu, now be the best thing way they good for Peter B to do now. And then what do you have to say about all the story that we be so we don't reach tonight? The WhatsApp line again is 0817 Okay, I get person for my back office, man of prestige. Good evening and welcome. MOP, MOP,
Yeah. How are
Mr.
you?
Mop Alpha. I'm
How are
great. How are
you?
you doing? I'm great. Mr.
I'm
Mop, can you
great.
just help me hold your thoughts there? Just hold and pause more.
Okay.
Make I see this your make I just speak this call with you here. Hello, good evening, welcome.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sir?
Yeah. Precious, the way you answer this yourself, I don't know.
Now to renew your long life and prosperity, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well done. Go ahead. Wait, what's your name and
Okay.
where are you calling
Precious.
from? Sir?
Yeah, my name is Ernest,
Okay.
and I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Ernest. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Precious.
Sir.
Common sense. Let's even apply common sense to this
Conversation.
PDP issue. And
Okay.
yeah, do people go to brand that they are more popular than?
Are you saying that Peter B is now more popular than the brand that made him? Because remember they're claiming that they made him.
No, making somebody, you can make somebody and then that person becomes more popular than you.
Hey!
Yes. As we speak now, PDP is a dead brand.
Hell.
And then how do you expect somebody that his brand is accelerating to come now identify with a brand that is dying? Does it make sense? Okay? So as it is now, Obi is a bigger brand than PDP. It's common sense. It's a bigger brand than PDP. If Obi on his own could get about 6 point something million votes, and then PDP as a party that made him got
the same 6 point something million, yes, just a few hundreds above there.
In spite of their rigging and manipulation of results. So who is a bigger brand? Who is a bigger brand? So PDP should collapse their brand and join Obi.
Hey! But PDP is a more national party than Labour Party or than Peter B.
We're not talking about national appeal here. We are talking about winning an election. Can PDP win an election the way it is?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Obi can win election.
Thank you.
It has been proven. If the results are calculated rightly, if the results are announced rightly, Obi can win election.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me quickly attend to someone else. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Mope, let's go on. You have to mute yourself from your end. You're muted.
Sorry for that. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from, Mr. Mope?
I'm from California.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, San Diego, precisely.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me start from the later part of the conversation. You just said about Obi. I'm an Obi supporter. I met him when he came here, when he came to LA. During the previous election. I play my own part, but I don't have a vote. I never came to Nigeria during that election, but I was in Nigeria during the Christmas. Always come and spend like about a month. But having said that, my own opinion in reference to all this collusion going on, whether Obi is going to join, in my opinion, because of the Nigerian political dynamic where we are right now, in this present dispensation, I believe, in my own opinion, Obi should join PDP. I mean, that's how I see it. If he has a chance, and he has to be the leader, it's not going to be Atiku. Atiku has contested, I don't know how many times, maybe you can tell me, 10 times, 7 times, a lot of time, and he doesn't have a chance, because if he contests, the South, let's assume Obi become the vice. No, Obi shouldn't be. Obi has to be the flag bearer. And Atiku doesn't have to be there. Atiku can be the chairman or whatever, but they have to appoint another northerner. As far as for me, I don't like what the northerners are doing right now because this presidency is not their own bad right. I'm not a Tinubu supporter. I don't even believe in Tinubu, okay? But instead of the northerners to be the president, I prefer Tinubu, regardless of the nonsense, all the shenanigans that he's doing right now. Even I thought the every fire or any northerner has come to power, it's still going to be the same thing. I mean, the
So did,
northerners.
did you also forget that the
Okay.
same Tinubu joined the same Northerners to remove Jonathan in 2015? He was the one
Right.
that championed it. No, did you forget that? If you're saying that, oh, instead of Northerners to come back, make Tinubu continue, but not be the same Tinubu join the same Northerners to come out in follow Southern opportunity. Why did he not think that what the Northerners were doing then isn't good? Why you not think of them?
Okay, good point. I'm not arguing the point he made. It's a very good point you just laid out. It's just the way I rationalize my own thinking, just because of the way the Northerners are just feeling that is their own birthright. I'm not Tinubu supporter by no means. Believe me, I despise the man for president
No, no,
because
you can. No, 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 you can support him. Why? The president
no,
is
no,
not a
I'm
bad
not.
president.
Not even a minute. No,
He's
no, no,
our
no. I'm not
president.
for Tinubu. I will make it categorical.
He's our admirable, amiable, our amiable
No,
president.
no, no, I
No,
don't miss word. I don't miss word when it comes to my support. I'm an obedient supporter I mean, I'm not in the obedience circle whereby, in Twitter or that kind of thing, they follow them. But I know I'm an adamant to be supporter. I haven't said that because, I believe he had, it's a prudent man that can rule that country, regardless of his calm demeanor. People don't know what he is. If you look at his antecedent when he was when he was the governor in Anambra State, the man was very tough when it comes to when it comes to all the whole thing going on in the circuit. That's what people don't realize. Just because you are a very calm person, they think that you won't be bold on your decision when it comes to any kind of crime and all that kind of. He is capable, so he has proven it, you know. So, in my own opinion, this is strictly my own opinion. Because there's no Labour Party. Labour Party is a mess right now. They are working for Tinubu. Both the so-called chairman they have right now and the other guy, the one I call a Papa or whatever they call him. Right. Yeah, they are working for Tinubu. This is
La
what
Media,
Tinubu
Papa.
does. Right, he's a genius, what I call a gangsterism. He knows how to destabilize other parties. That's exactly what he's doing. But to a certain extent, like I said, I think I told you yesterday, I don't really blame him. I mean, if you have the opportunity, a particular party, you want to, destabilize the other party, yes, go ahead and do it. This is all what politics is about. Is he doing it the right? Is it what he's doing is okay? It's not okay, but it's part of politics. So I blame the other party, the so-called opposition. That those side they don't know what they're doing. They should be able to counter whatever Tinubu is doing. So just because he wants to conquer all of them like he's conquering them right now. I mean, Nigeria has become it's going to become like a one-party system. What is an example of one-party system? Autocracy. Look at I will give an example of one-party system. It's North Korea. That's what we want to become. I mean, I just feel, Precious, I just feel sorry for
Huh?
you in Nigeria. Okay, I feel sorry for you in
Eh,
Nigeria. Yes, I do.
eh.
Yeah, because I don't know how you survive in that country. I think the problem with that country is that you haven't suffered enough. Let me just put it very bluntly. I think if when you suffer enough, you're gonna do the right thing. Yeah, because you are used to adjusting condition. It's like a robot. You have been conditioned, to adjust. I mean, okay, they say price go up, whatever it is the other day, you're gonna cry for a day or two and adjust. This is the problem with Nigeria until Nigeria actually know. But easy for me to say when I'm in America, where there's freedom of everything I'm enjoying here. I mean, I'm doing okay here, but it's easy but you have to. I mean, there has to be certain kind of revolution. Not when I mean revolution, I don't mean pick up gun, killing everybody. I mean certain kind of revolution. If he entail semi-revolution like eliminating some corrupt people, yeah, let it be. What Jelly Rolling did, from what I understand, that's Nigeria need a cleansing. Or else we're not going to go anywhere. We can come here every day, and make noise or whatever, like Timaya said, cho, cho, cho. It's not going to stop. I mean, we can, because the guys in the office, they're not listening. Tinubu just came back the other day. You have all these sycophancies, whether they're singing international whatever they're singing international anthem, sycophancies, or your mandate.
Hmm.
I mean, what have we become? I mean, you see the governor of Delta State, I think they went there for convenience, particular Okowa, because I think he's been, he just want to, he just want to go there because of his own protection for interest. That's what all Nigerian policies has become. I'm not saying here, there's no wrong thing doing here, but at least there's balance and check. There's three branches of government, they're so far like what we have right now. Trump, whatever he's doing, he's doing for American interest. Whether I vote for him or I don't vote for him, that's not the issue here. But there's a balance of check in all the things that he's doing. Even the Supreme Court, he appointed two Supreme Court justice. Now there's nine. Republican control the Supreme Court. About six of them, but they still oppose him. In a lot of things where sometimes they pander to him to a certain degree. But what is quite obvious, they're not going to vote. They're not going to support him. But everybody, we have just like a one-party system in Nigeria. The judiciary, is under the president. I mean, there's no way a country will function legitimately if you have one branch of government. Forget about all those nonsense. House of Assembly, judiciary. No, there's nothing like that. Let's call a spade a spade. This is the problem we have. I mean, it's okay. We're gonna keep on talking like you established this your channel, which gave us an avenue to come here, and invest about how we think. Whether they listen or they listen, but eventually,
Mhm. Trust me, they're listening. I can tell you that categorically.
yeah, they probably
And
listen.
by the
But
way, in the coming months, I'll be interviewing most of them in this platform, and then you get to see it. Some of them I may
oh,
bring live,
they're
and
going to be
you'll be
able to
able to
come to
see
this
them.
platform for we to challenge them. I doubt it because I'm going to say my mind. I mean, they can't do nothing to
So
me.
don't worry.
I'm going to
In the
call it
next
how it
couple
is
of
because
months, I'm sure
it's
you
going to
get
be
to see some of them.
it's going to be no spin zone. There's no spinning. When
Mm,
we, yeah, I work from home, so I can come anytime. When they come here, we're going to challenge them, but we're going to respect them at least for appearance. So I mean, we're not going to use any kind of derogatory word.
mm.
But we have to challenge them. So I think it's the right thing to do. But what you're doing is great. Love your show, Precious,
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much, MOP. I appreciate you.
All right,
Thank you very
I'll be
much.
at the background. When you give me opportunity again, I speak.
No wahala, no wahala. Thank
Okay.
you very much. I appreciate you. All right. So phone lines are still open. Let's continue to take your thoughts and reactions on the conversations we've raised tonight. 0700 00817. Forgive me, I was going back to the days. 0817 029 4077. 0817 029 4077. That is the WhatsApp line. Or better still, just go to the comment section. There is a post that is pinned or comment that is pinned in the comment section. Check inside that comment and you see a link. Just follow that link straight and it will bring you to the conversation here. By the way, Atiku Abubakar has responded to people who think that he's deterred over his vice presidential candidates, the camp from PDP to APC. So earlier today, during that interview on a Rice television, where Shegu Showemi appear, he may talk say make Atiku no do that thing when you do about coalition. Say make him just join hand and body together for inside the party to make sure say he fight for the life and for the life of the party, that he cannot leave a big party like PDP and go to a smaller party. That kind of thing, it's not done. He's not going to be successful if he does that. So now waiting show me they tell him. But the Atiku Abubakar don't respond. He say, say this one when people they talk like this, say they distracted. So if the whole world like where they become, say they deterred at all. I go tell you what's in the talk finish, but let me take this call. Hello, good evening and welcome. Oops. Help me turn off your listening device. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Oh dear. Okay. All right. All right. 00817 So, now the anti-Tinubu coalition led by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has expressed indifference to Wednesday's decision of the Delta State Governor Sheriff Oboriwori uh, and to ditch the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the ruling party of Progressive Congress. Now, the coalition spokesman Salihu Mo Lukman said the move was not unexpected and that some of the PDP governors are still being expected to move to the APC. So say they know. Say they know say some people for inside their PDP could still move. So say they know they surprised at all at all. I don't know if this person is willing to talk. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Welcome. Please help me turn off your listening device so we can hear you properly.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. But I can still hear myself at the
Precious,
background. Sir,
how you doing?
are they fine? How your side, sir?
Well, thank God. I'm calling as regard to this PDP asking Peter Obi to come to and join them.
Okay.
So let me
No, you never help me turn off that. Turn off that thing where they listen to now. You know, good now, so that we can hear you well.
Okay, it's you. Okay, let me reduce it.
Go good now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
But okay, so go ahead. I think it's fine now. Go ahead, sir.
I want people to understand one thing. When they say Peter Obi should be a vice president and come back to PDP, that PDP made Peter Obi, that is a wrong assertion.
How did PDP not make Peter Obi?
It's a wrong assertion. Peter Obi became a politician and was made when he was in Abga.
Yeah.
That is number one. Number two, let me tell you, you see this problem in PDP. PDP is a dead party. Atiku destroyed PDP. Ask me how.
How?
Atiku left PDP and form APC. When there, thinking that he's going to get a slot, lost out, then came back to PDP. Now, this is the genesis of PDP's problem. And let me tell you, you see, like, the two major financiers of PDP have left. And that is Okowa and Wike.
Not Okowa. Okowa is no longer the governor. That is the Oborewere. But we still have Bayelsa State now. Bayelsa State still make better money.
Yes, they have left. They are the major financier of PDP. So as of now, PDP is a dead party. To be there, is going to destroy him. I will not advise him to go there on my own part. I will not. Yes, I will not. I'll be honest with you. And you see what Tunturu is a dreambola. People don't understand. That man is a great politician. He knows how to get what he wants. And what he's doing is he's blackmailing each and every one of them. He knows he wants them to come and support him for 2027. And he knows that these people are key players in the state. So he's already making his way for 2027. That is the honest truth. But the only thing I want people to understand that if Nigerians, the masses can stand, I don't think these people will be able to take away. But the major thing they should start asking for is electoral reform. Yes, if our electoral system can be reformed, I don't think Tinubu cannot sit in 2027.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm telling you, if our electoral system is being reformed, like here I'm in South Africa, people vote from home. People vote from anywhere.
And that will reduce ballot snatching and all of those rubbish.
Yes.
Expensive. So why can't we even copy all that?
You can be at home. You use your device. You vote through your device. It goes through to the IRF. Goes through straight.
And then you go get less deaths. You go get less people dying because of this.
A lot will be changed. The only thing that you should be, and you see this thing they're saying, we are going for, they are going for a rally, this and that. It's not going to solve that problem. The only thing the youth, if Nigerians should start clamoring for now is electoral reform. Forget every other thing, hunger or anything, because if we don't, this is our problem.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What Nigerians will face in 2027 upward, if Tinubu should come back second term, Nigeria will be gone.
God forbid. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm being honest. If he can do, let me tell you, Tinubu does not have any blueprint of governorship. You understand? He only just came there to answer name. I was once a president of Nigeria. Same he was in Lagos.
So if you
You
think he doesn't have anything to offer, then why does he want to remain for 8 years? Why not just
He
finish one
wants
thing
his
or go?
name. Let me be honest with you. He wants his name to be registered as one of the Nigerian presidents.
Hey, he's been registered now. So what's the big deal? Why not he leave?
Let me ask you a question. Does Buhari have anything to offer us? When Buhari was a military president, Buhari was hiding under the influence of who? Ijako. Ijako was the one doing the major job during that. So people didn't understand. Buhari had nothing to offer.
So why
us.
is he so loved? Why is he so loved in the north? Why is he so loved in the north if he doesn't have anything to offer? So that means the northerners don't understand the capacity with the capacity of person with the love.
Precious.
Sir?
Let me tell you something. From the onset of this amalgamation, let me tell you, our problem started from this amalgamation. The British knew. The British knew. They knew.
Thank you. Let me let you go. I can hear you, sir. Let me let you go. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay,
Thank
no
you
problem.
so much, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Hello, good evening. Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony, are you there? Mr. Tony.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
No?
can hear you.
Hope you can hear me now. I'm here.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Good evening, sir. Good
Yeah.
afternoon over
How
there.
you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Welcome, sir.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, let me PDP. I think if I am a PDP chairman, I will not lose any sleep, losing dirt. You know why? The
He's also going
Okoa
to lose
was the
Akwa Ibom
vice
and Rivers.
president. No, hold on. Let me come with the one that had already been done. Okoa was the vice president article.
Okay.
Did he deliver data? No. Being a vice president, you can't even deliver, and he was a governor then. He couldn't deliver his place to PDP. That means I don't know is the weight he carried there. They said because of EFCC. That's what they did. So and then someone said about Peter Obi joining PDP. That's the best option for PDP. To me, I go
Ah.
still with Nigeria. Nigeria. Let me tell you the honest. You have different type of politics. You
Hmm.
have developed type of politics. Nigeria type of politics is what is to some people we that stay outside don't like it, but that's obvious. That's bitter truth. PD, someone say PDP is the dead. No, PDP is dead. Where was LP when PDP joined them? He gave them breath. PDP need just breath. If it will be today, what he have this ticket of Obi going with the governor of Bauchi State? I think what was the it's a very doing a great work
Bala
there.
Muhammad. Bala Muhammad. Bala
Galaba,
Muhammad.
yes, going with there with it. Not to happen there. Obi will represent that party. It will be let them give Obi the ticket. And Obi go back to PDP and become the president aspirant for them. Would they not be on first tenor? So they go back to them. I don't want to cheat them. Go out to them. It's okay. 1 year is okay for Obi to do what you're gonna do for Nigeria to survive. So when you talk about PDP had the greatest structure anywhere in Nigeria, who was giving LP result during the past election was not a PDP agency. How many the LP has? No, not all the federation, but PDP has everywhere in Nigeria. So what if think about Obi mounting the program as PDP
PDP is
presidential
even much
aspirant?
more national. Is even more national than APC.
That APC
Hmm.
say someone said PDP dead. PDP not dead. The only thing PDP is that Atiku is the main problem. He has tried and tried and tried. Let him little rest. Let him be a statement to that party. Let someone else go. That's what bringing the problem within. If Atiku remains PDP fragment, that means PDP is dead, like the other guy said. But Atiku, let him unite them. Then what he's doing in coalition with other parties, yes, they can't do it alone. They need to come down together. But let Atiku make a step withdraw back. I don't think Atiku will lead that party to any length. Obi, if they give a clear road to come and join them, he will join them. He joined them with the governors they have, and that party they belong to.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. That politics is what Obi need. You don't need, if you become friends with LP 11 times, I know you can. The way Nigerian politics is structured in a way you cannot win it. He's a decent person. We all know that. You need a structure to get it where we need. If we really love Nigerians, we should support him, let him go back to PDP and mandate PDP to give the presidential candidate. That's what we Nigerians should support them. Because that's the only platform. This is in Nigeria, they don't have a what's it called ideology of any political party. No, they're not. They're all the same. They're all the same. So if you'll be used as a way through to get to Aso Rock and then get it done, let it done. Okay, thank you, Precious.
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Mr. CEO. But kindly give me a minute. Let me talk to this person. Hello. Good evening and welcome.
Hello, Precious.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, for me, I think Obi should go to PDP.
Yeah.
Yes. If that might enter PDP. You know, Osho want to say, why do Obi enter Labour Party? These are only 6 people they treat for his house.
Yes. You can't shock them. You can't shock them.
One thing about Nigeria staff realize, Nigerians are now working not on party but on individual now. Because the poverty has opened a lot of people's eyes in Nigeria. You know, Atiku has overstayed his prominence. Obasanjo don't kill Atiku finish career. You know, let Atiku go and rest. And age, not Atiku side again. They go rest. Then will be that ticket. And Obi, to say Obi contest for PDP last time. Obi for win that election. Because PDP is more spread as APC for Nigeria. They had a structure. The problem for Obi is Obi don't have structure. Nobody to collect, even the electoral officers for all over Nigeria, not that time for Labour Party. I was in Nigeria now. I came to Nigeria. I went and voted for Obi. You know? So if Obi, they should allow him to take that ticket, Obi go win Tinubu. Look at even win Tinubu for Lagos. Tinubu is not popular.
So you think that the only saving grace right now is for Peter Obi to join PDP, but maybe perhaps Atiku remains because whether you like it or not, Atiku has his own clout too. So maybe Atiku should just, bring his structure for Peter Obi. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Let Atiku chill. Make it calm down for Peter Obi. If Peter Obi chance, Atiku don't try, no get up. Let Peter Obi go. If Peter Obi team up with that Bala Mohammed for Bauchi State, team up together, they will clean that ticket. Look, forget that this APC, they don't get power. Governor defend go APC. Governor one foot, they're not popular. All of them are corrupt. They don't, in their state, they can't control their state. They don't get that power. Nigeria's eye don't open.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. CEO, sir. Mr. CEO, sorry, you don't drink water. Comrade Omori.
Yeah, are you talking to me?
Sorry. I think.
Yeah, Precious. Good
afternoon.
Sir.
Welcome, sir. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the good job.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you are firing from us lenders, and you're making a very serious impact across the globe.
I appreciate you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, the issue is not about Peter Obi joining PDP or joining Labour. The issue is about the greed of our politicians. There is a saying that failure or mistake could be success only to the extent you can learn from it. Atiku Abubakar has become too greedy. They have contested, a number of times and without making a headway. If care is not taken, all of them want to become a president at the same time, which is not possible. We can only have one at a time. They will indirectly they will be working for Tinubu. If you see people praising Tinubu, Tinubu himself is not popular, but he's notorious for the wrong reasons. Even those that are supporting him, oh, it's a mafia, it's a political mafia. Nobody is using a positive adjective to qualify him. He's known for the wrong reasons. In English language, there is a difference between popularity and authority. Tinubu is notorious for the wrong reasons. And it will be easy to defeat only if the opposition can come together for a singular purpose of putting Nigeria first, that they are not willing to do. So, if Obi joins PDP, if he's given the ticket, that would have been very, very a good development. But the last of Atiku, they are not willing to toe that line. So we are back to square one. If Atiku goes with, now they have succeeded in, they almost succeeded in the disseminating, for PDP. We don't even, I don't join the group. I don't belong to the school of thought that blame APC for the problem PDP and the Labour are passing through. I want to believe that most of the problems are self-inflicted. There's a saying in my local parlance that the stone you see coming is not supposed to blind you because you will know how to maneuver your way so that you don't get to your eyes. So they made a mistake in 2023. Now they're even going to make more mistakes in 2027. Does that make sense to anybody? It doesn't amount to any good political strategy to dislodge a political mafia, a notorious mafia like Tinubu. He's not doing anything special. Most of us have been around for, long enough to know. We're in this country where 5 political parties came together to endorse a military head of state, Abacha. But he could not succeed. We are not moved by what Tinubu are called is doing, the maneuvering. Tinubu is a very transactional human being. He is ready to pay anything his way. He was never prepared for governance. He just wanted to come there, reach himself, and reach his family and his cronies. He will be worse than, he's already worse than the man from Dara.
Buhari.
So, the more they continue to go their separate ways, the more they are indirectly working for Tinubu. So, going to Labour, going to PDP, the greatest problem they have is the greed. Greed. Why can't we work together? Put selfish ambition aside, and for the common good of the country. Nigeria is at the breach of collapse. Why can't we jettison our individual ambitions for the common good of the country? I think for survival first, before we start talking of who is going to lead. They are not ready to do that. So long as they are not willing to make that sacrifice for Nigeria to survive, I think indirectly they are working for Tinubu. Ordinarily, Tinubu is not too strong to defeat. He's only known for the wrong reasons. How he's able to maneuver. Nobody is campaigning for Tinubu based on what he has been able to achieve, as a president. They say it's a mafia, he's this, he's that, for the wrong reasons. But how much lesson has the opposition been able to learn from their past mistakes? This is the 1 million question. Thank you and God bless you. So long as they continue to go their separate ways, they continue to go the way they are going with their selfish ambition, indirectly they will be working for Tinubu. But if they come together as a formidable force against Tinubu, it's easy to defeat. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's my...
Oh, dear. Thank you so much, sir. Sincere apologies. I think I took you off before time. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Thank you. Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Other people waiting, I'll take you, but let me quickly just run through some messages so that those who have left their message will not feel a bit neglected. I see you, Haley Moses. Thank you so much. Charles, thank you for your message. And then you said, Nigeria is really not working. Poverty everywhere. So it's like, no, you don't understand the poverty. The one you're hearing, the one you hear from you is that in fact, that one see just be sound. You never understand the poverty. It's the poverty where we wear gyms in Wike's voice. We wear gyms. Wike na gra man, he don't get liver. Okay. Okay. What's 2 million? Yeah, 2 million to the families. Yeah, he said this is terrorism. And yeah, he said life does not matter to Nigerian politicians. It's very unfortunate. Charles, I see all your messages and thank you very much. And I go to Love David. You said good government in Nigeria. I did wait. My dear brother, it's not like you're going to wait for good though. But you wait and get something productive from it. I see your messages. I appreciate you, but let me quickly take a few calls now. Hello, good evening, and welcome. The flagship, are you there? If you're there, kindly give me a second. Let me attend to this call and then I get back to you. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Hello,
Hi, this is Henry.
Henry. You're welcome. Where are you calling from, Henry?
I'm calling from California.
You're welcome, Henry. Go ahead, very quickly.
Yeah, actually, I'm listening to your program.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are complaining about Atiku. I'm not a politician.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, what I'm really thinking about is that people complaining about old people, young people. That is not the ambition we are talking about now.
Mm.
When a country is seeking anybody that capable to do anything, this is the one we are looking for. We are not looking for tribe. You understand? We are not looking for tribe. We are not looking for any ethnic group. But we just want people to just remove their ambition. Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm.
In their vision, I want to be this, I want to be this. Because we need to fix everything. No, all the system is not working in Nigeria. The system is not working. And now what we are thinking of now, how to move Nigeria forward. When people are complaining about what they see in America here, who is Biden? Biden, he gave America people say, I will give you within 100 days, I will stop COVID-19. And he did it all over the world. And he's an old man. It doesn't take age. It takes idea, IQ to do something. And integrity. That is what we want.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you
We
so
don't
much.
need people that are capable to do something. It's not that people is old because of Atiku. Atiku, I'm not Atiku fans, but anybody, if Atiku want to go forward, let them make an agreement, both of them, him and Obi, because now the enemy, they are at hand. You will never allow the lion to, you will not allow the lion to consume you. You have to be planning there. Let the people move together and do the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
We should stop scaring. We don't need to be scared.
Thank you.
Let us take what belongs to us. Even we should remove the religion aspect from it and let us just have one focus, one movement to get what we want.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Nice, sir. All right. The flagship, can you hear us? Good evening, sir. Hello, Mr. Flagship, are you there? Mr. Flagship, if you can hear us, are you there? Okay, I don't know if you can hear us, but let me just go ahead and keep reading my messages. Mr. Flagship, I'm waiting for you. Are you there? The flagship. Okay. Chuku Kingsley says, Ahomobi says, nature will surprise APC. Just watch. Hey, that surprise will shock us well. Eh? Okay, John Terry, thank you so much for your support. And Blessing, thank you for your support all the time. I appreciate you. Sansi Miles says, do you know that Tinubu is scared of? Do you know that he did what he did to protesters? Do you know he used to fund us? He taught us what we're doing now. Mm. Okay, Obi cannot go back to PDP while Wiki is still in control there. That's not advisable. I agree though, because that Wiki phenomenon is also an issue. It's a big problem. The Wiki, it's not, if Wiki don't leave now, say okay, I don't come out, go the APC, go and say, because we know say the APC, but you know green leave. So he stayed there. You want to make sure say he see the end to PDP before he leave. And article in they wait for. He want make sure say he finish that particular article before he leave. You say, where will Wicked then be? That's the problem. That's another problem. And then John Terry says PDP is trying to use Rivers Delta Akwa Ibom money to bring in Northerners. Mm. Okay, now let's be watching. Thank you, Precious. My wife's namesake. We shall never forget. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And he says, crisis in Zamfara State Assembly worsens with parallel sittings. That's not for assembly matter. That's some for assembly matter. Is a matter for another day. All right, flagship, are you there? Can you hear me? I think you turned on and you left. Or did you just want to listen from the background? Hello, Mr. Flagship, are you there? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you by chance hear us? Just asking if you can hear us. Let's know. Okay, so I have a few more messages from my WhatsApp. Let's see if I can pay attention to them very quickly. Let's see. Okay. So I've gotten a couple of messages on the WhatsApp platform. And the WhatsApp messages that they come like buzzboost. Eh? All right. Let's see. I can't even access them because some of them don't go down below. All right. Okay. That's about it. Okay. All right. So right now across social media, really, a lot of people they blame Atiku Abubakar for the downfall of the PDP. Just like a lot of people here don't blame him for the downfall of PDP. But whatever happens, the fear of P2B going back to PDP would be if Wike would remain in PDP, because Wike they PDP he remain there for a particular purpose to make sure say he see the end of the party. So if Wike is not leaving anytime soon, then what will be P2B's fate? That's a big problem. If peradventure be perhaps as people they talk he leave. So that is the problem. If Wike still remain for PDP, because Wike go make sure say he frustrated people be well. Right now, Wike feels like the Lord and personal savior of PDP, like the executive chairman of PDP. For those who are looking for a WhatsApp line to call, you can just join the studio, right? Just click on the link by the pinned post. There's a post that is pinned. There's a post that is pinned. You can just join that's that link. That has a post here. A comment is on the comment section. It's pinned already, so you can just click on that link, on this link, and then join the conversation. Or you call the WhatsApp line. The WhatsApp number is 0817 029 4077. 0817 So yes, that's the question. So Wike is not a detail. He never did like say he won't ready to play down at all. Because he won't make sure say he finished PDP pata pata. You can imagine a Wike being happy and saying he's been vindicated for Boriwori and Okowa leaving, and happy to for them to have left his party PDP to APC, and then he's still in the PDP. You don't understand. He's practically calling the shots in PDP. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Hello, Madam Precious. Good evening.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
Yeah, you just made an analogy that, first of all, I want to appreciate you for your good job. I called earlier.
I
I was
appreciate
in the
it,
show
sir.
earlier. I just want to make a little contribution.
Okay, sir.
If you are waiting for Tinubu to leave PDP, it will be easier for the head of the camel to pass through the hell of a needle than for
Tinubu or
for us to
Wike?
wait for
Tinubu or Wike now?
Wike to leave the PDP. He's
Okay.
not going to leave because he's a mole in PDP
Of
planted
course.
to see the disruption of PDP.
Mhm.
So the PDP should take the bull by the horns by taking whatever it takes them to expel to remove Wike from PDP. They should go ahead and do it. He cannot do worse than what he has done to them. So I don't know why they're keeping him there. I think there is I'm even suspecting connivance. I'm suspecting maybe they are all working together. He's working with a lot of people, with a lot of the governors in the PDP. He's not working alone. With the likes of Sheyi, Oyo State and Co. A lot of them in PDP are pretending to be in the PDP, where in actual fact they are wicked. So they should take the bull by the horns, force Wike out of PDP. Reject the PDP. Sacrifice a lot of people. For what I care. Start all over again and rebuild, because 2027 is around the corner. If they wait for Wike to leave PDP, they wait forever. He's not going to leave. He's there to destroy PDP to the very foundation. So waiting for PDP, and why Wike remains in PDP, if I will advise Peter Obi to join PDP, because there will be a lot of legal booby traps waiting for him, both in PDP and Labour. That was why I suggested some time ago, if I were Peter Obi by now, I would have been able to have my own platform, no matter how big or small it is, so that when I'm negotiating for whether for coalition or whatever, I will be negotiating from the point of strength. So Peter Obi waiting till now for what the outcome of Labour litigation will be, or PDP, what will come out of PDP. I think to me is an effort in futility. Peter Obi should look for a platform he can have the control over. Whenever he want to negotiate with somebody with another group, he will be negotiating from the point of strength. PDP for now is a no-no for Peter Obi. A lot of legal booby traps will come. He might not even be on the ballot if he goes to PDP. That is their game plan.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you.
That's what they are capable of doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you. All right. Okay. That's another factor. That's it. Because by the time you know that, then go court. And you know when anything gets to do with court, how you take me for Nigeria. And not when people say that, oh, Wike is a life venture. So you follow for those who they take decision for waiting to happen for Nigerian courts. Okay. Okay, Wike is not a factor if PDP is in PDP, if P2B enters. That's what you think, right? You don't know a Wiki. You don't know Wiki. P2B is light and Wiki is darkness. Light will overshadow. That's what you think. While I agree with you, but don't worry about it. Do you think Wike is just left in PDP for nothing? It's still he just did a play. He did a play. He said, who's this now? Osa Idehe says, if the people can't rise up and take back their country, I wonder what would be the end game. Honestly speaking, I also wonder and I fear for what will be the outcome. And I just pray that that outcome never really comes. That's not what all of us pray for. With a hope and believe, say that outcome no go ever really come because that outcome go be very scary. So now waiting make we will continue to desensitize people. So now that we've talked about electronics voting as a thing, so why not all of us, especially this what do they call it now? This 7.2 million match where Patutu made a plan and and the big tent the plan. Why not carry this match enter inside Abuja? Make sure say National Assembly members them make provision for electronic voting or let you know go leave. And let us use it in 2027. And let's compel the president to sign it. Why? That's the kind of protest we should protest. That we've had enough. This time we need change. We need thorough electoral reform. Now the only thing we need be that. How about that? Because if we have a thorough electoral reform, that could fit be a light, then make it remember them begin manipulate that same electoral reform and to use manipulate the election. But make we first get them. Because things like electronic voting, yeah, we know say they will come enter the magomago, will come go into glitches and all of those issues. But then at least we'll be sure that number of deaths and casualties could be reduced. At least people can come back to the country to vote and know that they will not die unnecessarily. So we know that no ballot box snatchings and all of those go happen. It go hardly happen like that if we can opt for electronic voting. Why can we not opt for it? But what thing they go do now for some places, they say, oh no, some people don't get, some people may be disenfranchised if you do electronic voting because there are some remote areas where people don't get phone and they don't get any means of doing elections. So because of that, we'll still do ballot. We'll not do two sides, both electronic and non-electronic. They'll call you the non-electronic rig the election. There's a way, always a way out. Always a way out. Always a way out for these people. Always. They will tell you Nigeria is not developed enough. But they told you that they did transfer of money to people where they give money, the poor of the poorest. How did you have the account to transfer money to them? The poor of the poorest of village, then get account where you transfer money to. The poor of the poorest of village, now get account where you transfer money to. But that same poor of the poorest will get account where you transfer money to. They no go fit fine way, even if not to queue by their neighbors or their children houses to go vote. They no go feel fine with. When that time reached, that's what you remember what they were even saying when they be one pass the bill for when during 2023 electoral reform now, when they were saying that 2022 electoral reform, when they were saying that they cannot opt for direct transmission because network no go do some areas. Most northern governors did not agree. They said that there's no network in their area. Remember then that there is no network. It was even INEC that insisted then that they're ready to work with NCC. Now INEC then insists, say they go work with NCC, say they go make sure, say they make provision for NCC said can't agree then, say they get internet coverage across Nigeria. Say, you know, anywhere where they don't get internet. That was why we added it in the electoral acts. Now, waiting make we add them then for inside the electoral act. So now they go congry, say they don't get network, they go feel votes. So see, these people always look for they find hole. They go deliberately make a law. They go leave small hole where they go use escape from that same law where they make. And this now waiting the problem and the challenge be. But I just hope say we go fit stand up and tell ourselves say enough is enough. So let me just check if Mr. Flagship is back and if he can join us. Flagship, can you hear us? Are you back? The flagship, can you hear us? Are you back? Okay. I think he just joined to listen to the conversation and maybe perhaps got busy with other things. Okay. So I'd like to take a few more of your messages. This is your first time of joining us. What do you wait for now? Oh yeah, subscribe now. Follow us like a village people. Kindly click on the subscription button, subscribe, like. Most importantly, like this post, yeah, and also drop your thoughts and reactions on that. I'd love to hear what you think about what's happening in our country, your suggestions, like, and then share this post if you can, please, as much as you can. Please kindly share the post. You say electronic voting, right, Charles? This is that's the reason they don't want to develop Nigeria to keep us in disarray. Honestly speaking, it's painful. It's painful. If you see the way other countries, when not even reach us, don't who be if I want to who be South African, I go be like that they disrespect them. It's not the same people we helped fight apartheid the other day. Not be them. When are we even help fight apartheid? See the way they've overtaken. The same Nigeria will be the leading economy for Africa as of 2014, 2015. The same Nigeria now, or that don't become number fourth. Would they even slide to number sixth and tenth now? Other countries have taken over, and we still there here. We see they do this hula baloo up and down, including the people who through ECOMOG go help go fight war. All of them, they don't they're more politically aware, more politically enlightened than us. They are moving forward more than us. They not curse us now. Even if they curse us, we go use our hand talk, say no, we no follow for this curse. We no go agree. So I do hope that as Nigerians, we'll all stand up and say, in a lie, you don't do. You don't do, we'll not want again. But until then, we'll keep talking for the development of our country. We will continue to talk. Just as will be the hope, say the National Executive Council today for discuss on what to get to do with state policing. But again, they failed to discuss it. Remember that they had mentioned that there will be need for state policing so that the states then go fit help. The state policing go fit help because when you get state policing, you bring police closer to the people, and the people then where the commissioners and others will be people that are aware of that terrain, will understand the terrain, right? Now they don't again install them again, and they know talk about them again. They don't even deliberate the issue at all again. How can we make success? How can we make any headway with things like this? Anything we get to bring forth our development, we go encourage our development for political reasons or one reason or the other. We go always find way. We'll go use for sure. We'll go use commodity. Why? How do we move forward? Because there's always an interest. As long as vested interest they, those interests then go just overshadow what we do. It is really sad. Sometimes I feel discouraged, but I not just want to give up. I don't believe so we'll give up because we cannot continue like this. If the contribution we go feel make on our part and to make sure say we leave a better Nigeria for our children and our children, then we would have done a good job. So let's keep fighting, and I'm sure we'll get there very soon. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show today. Thank you so much. Thank you for dropping your thoughts and reactions, and thank you for liking this post. Please like if you have not liked it now, or you like the post there, and help me share and pass them around to people there. Make them watch, make them be enlightened, make them be educated, and then also follow us like a village people. If this is your first time of joining us, kindly click on the subscription button, subscribe, and follow us. Charles said, "Well, yeah, precious, we help South Africa fight apartheid, but during apartheid era, the whites developed South Africa, and very well, precious. Even till now, Stephen, the whites are in charge of the economy. I no one believes that the black race they cursed. I was talking to I think someone off the show today, and I was saying I don't want to believe that thing that South African white politician said that blacks lack the ability to rule themselves. They fear me to believe them because just look at what's really happened for the entire Africa. These people, some people go make you carry gun, they face each other, they fight on ourselves. Then they go they extort your mineral resources. Then go just face on a money, they fight on ourselves. And we don't see anything wrong with that. How is it that we know that our problem na interest of some people we know make you succeed? How it be say a politician come to ruling people and you know say it dey powers that be we know make you succeed, make your country succeed. And then you really support those powers, you know make your country kukuma succeed. How can you do that to your people? How can you do that to your people? How can you encourage and support an outsider to impoverish your people, to stall development in your place. I don't want to believe that. Honestly speaking, I don't want to believe them at all at all. People now they talk say South Africa they develop because of say their economy largely in the hands of the whites. Say now waiting make it develop. But I don't want to believe that. So it means say if to say that blacks they in charge, things will not do well. Eh? Ha! Now, wow. Oh, Jerry, let me pack my load. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow afternoon, God willing. And then tomorrow evening, I'll have the trial of Barrister Adams, Mr. Ekene, and Prince Francis Chilaka, hopefully. The trial will be back tomorrow evening, and it's going to be a bombshell show and a fire for fire. So, we're done ready. Tomorrow evening will be a very explosive show. Make sure so you don't miss them at all. We'll make sure so we start on time, like 5:30 p.m. so that, or 6:30 p.m. perhaps, so that we go fit, exhaust the show very, very well. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I see you again tomorrow afternoon before tomorrow evening. Please protect your mental health because wahala need a finish, Okay, so that see he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, right? So no could just take and jejely. One day, go better.